Welcome back to Ride Beyond, where we dive deep into machines that define power, legacy, and innovation. Today, we're talking about a name that's been dominating American highways for decades, one of the most iconic long-nose trucks ever built. This is the 2025 Kenworth W900. It's more than just a truck, it's a symbol of American trucking heritage, now refreshed with modern upgrades that make it even more of a beast on the road. Let's start with the look. The 2025 W900 hasn't lost a bit of its old-school charm. That long hood, tall grille, and sharp lines remain untouched because, frankly, they didn't need to change. It's one of the most recognizable front ends in the trucking world. The massive chrome grille and dual vertical stacks give it that aggressive, big rig attitude that drivers love. You get full LED lighting all around, which not only boosts visibility at night but adds a slick, high-tech vibe to this classic rig. The big Kenworth badge up front still holds weight, it tells you everything you need to know about what's under the skin. The 2025 model keeps the extended chassis feel, giving drivers the impression of commanding something serious. Those polished aluminum wheels, chrome fuel tanks, air cleaners, and sun visors all complete the package. This is the kind of truck that turns heads whether it's parked at a rest stop or barreling down I-80. There's a reason why drivers and fleet owners keep coming back to this design, it just works. Inside the cab, Kenworth really stepped up its game without compromising that W900 identity. As soon as you climb in, you're met with a mix of luxury, durability, and function. Premium leather seats with custom stitching come standard, with memory settings, heating, and ventilation. That's a welcome touch when you're spending 10 to 12 hours a day behind the wheel. Now, performance is where the 2025 W900 really proves it's more than just a pretty face. Under that massive hood, you've got the option of a PACCAR MX-13 or a Cummins X15 engine. Most buyers will probably lean toward the X15 because it's tried and true. You're looking at up to 605 horsepower and 2050 lb-ft of torque. That's serious pulling power, enough for the heaviest loads and the steepest grades. This truck doesn't hesitate, it's smooth, controlled, and relentless. It's paired with either a 13 or 18-speed Eaton Fuller manual transmission, or you can opt for the PACCAR automated gearbox if you want ease and efficiency. Most seasoned drivers will still prefer the manual, but having the choice is a nice nod to newer drivers who want to save their knees. The W900 rides like a dream thanks to Kenworth's AirGlide suspension system. Whether you're loaded or empty, on a mountain pass or gliding down the interstate, the ride stays composed. It soaks up road imperfections and gives drivers more confidence, especially over long hauls. Steering feels tight and responsive, and you don't get that wandering effect some older rigs had. Braking and safety have also gotten a major boost. You've got collision mitigation, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and blind spot detection. It's the kind of tech that wasn't even on the radar a decade ago, and now it's becoming standard. It doesn't take control away from the driver, but it adds an extra layer of safety, which is never a bad thing. Fuel economy is always a concern in the trucking game, and Kenworth has made strides here too. The W900 is still a long-hood truck, so it's never going to match the aerodynamics of a T680, but improvements in engine tuning, transmission efficiency, and weight distribution have helped it get better mileage than you'd expect from a truck this size. With smart driving and good maintenance, operators are reporting solid numbers out on the road. Let's talk numbers. Price-wise, you're looking at a base starting around $160,000 for a day cab and well over $200,000 once you spec out a sleeper with all the bells and whistles. That's a hefty investment, but remember, this is a machine that's built to last, and built to make you money over the long haul. Between the powertrain durability, driver comfort, and low maintenance intervals, the W900 has always delivered a strong return for its owners. What really sets the W900 apart, though, is the emotional connection. This isn't just another truck, it's a statement. It's the kind of machine that people name, polish on weekends, and refuse to trade in even after a million miles. It's that perfect blend of function and form, where every mile driven feels like part of something bigger. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Ride Beyond. If you're a fan of real trucks, legendary machines, and everything in between, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let us know your favorite generation of the W900 or what you'd spec on your dream build. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and stay rolling strong.